Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another video. By the title, which is probably going to be Let's Procrastinate Together, shall we? Yep, because I really should be working on my journal, for one. I have a junk journal that I need to make, and some thank you cards that I need to paint, and yeah, lots of other stuff. But guess what? I didn't feel like doing that. I feel like doing this. So what we're gonna do today is we're going to make a patchwork paper, vintage style. I found these in one of my baskets the other day, and it's from a lovely botanical book that I had gotten at the library for free. So we're gonna use these and we're gonna create some vintage tags. Now, as most of you know, I don't do vintage very often, but I have these beautiful botanicals, so why not? Usually what I do with my masterboards or this patchwork paper is what I call it. Other people call it Franken paper. Some people call it collage paper. Some people call it masterboards, you know, whatever you want. This is usually how I do it, just very colorful and whatnot, because these are all scraps from when I do my creative daily journal. And then on the inside, of course, I smush my colorful glittery crayons with a baby wipe on them, and it's a bright, beautiful book now, you know. And then I put in here, I usually sew in 8 pages folded in half, and it's a really cute little monthly journal. But today we're not going to do that. We're going to make little tags, little vintage tags out of all of these scraps of paper that I have. Okay, so these are going to go over here for a minute, and then this box right here is a humidor that I have bought for my husband years ago, and he used it for a short amount of time, doesn't use it anymore. So now it is my vintage scrap pile. So we're gonna use this, and we're going to just get started. Now, what I did first, oh gosh, what I did first was, I don't think I need that, is this is the paper that I'm going to use. This is the back of the paper. Okay, so I used my oxides. These are the only, well, I have one more that I don't use, but these are the only 2 oxides I own. So I used walnut stain and vintage photo. And what I do is I did like the smush paper, right? So I take my, sorry for the glare, my little plastic sheet, right? A sheet protector. I smush these all over it. I use my water bottle, my spray bottle, and I squirt it with water. And then I just, you know, smush it down, okay? Smush it down. And then I dried it off. So this is gonna be the back of the tags. Oops, still have some water here. Okay, so where is the water? Okay, there we go. Let's see. I mean, do you think I need to clean my rag a little bit? I don't know. Okay, yeah, we don't want the water on there. All right, so now let's just get to it. Okay, so we're going to take our glue sticks, and we are going to take just random pieces, okay? Random pieces, and it doesn't matter if you go over, what's it called? Actually, I could glue this right on here. It does not matter if you go over the edge of your, you know, your main paper. It doesn't matter because you can just trim that off in the end. Normally, like I said, I make these usually bright and colorful. And I just said, you don't have to worry about putting it up on the edge, you know, because you can cut it off. And so then I just like meticulously slap it down there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we're just gonna get in here. I don't want this to take all day. I really enjoy doing these. And in fact, on the day that I'm filming this, which is, I have no idea which day, I just put up a video about doing a colorful collage sheet that I then turn into a 1-month journal. Sorry, not for me. I don't use them. I usually just give them away. So yeah, so today I thought, well, you know, I've got a bunch of vintage stuff, so why not make a vintage collage sheet, right? Why not? So that's what I'm gonna do. But instead of making this into a book, which is super cute, I am going to make it into, let's see, I've got my pile up here. Oh, we could put some music. What is this? Like, I don't know, tissue or something, who knows? So we're just gonna put the glue right on there like that. I do happen to like, I know a lot of people don't, you know, really care, but I happen to like things like going up and down mostly. Like not askew, in other words. Some things I don't care about them going askew. It's fine. But a lot of the time I like things to go left to right. I don't know. Don't ask me. Don't ask me why. I don't know. There's something just very satisfying to me about things going. Okay, we can use this. This is, I have no idea. It's Japanese paper, I think. So we'll just go ahead and use this. Why not? We'll just keep going on this side. So this is all you do. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Some of you were telling me that we're just gonna go like this, and then I'll cut it off later. No big deal. Some of you were telling me in the video that I just recently posted, of course you're gonna be seeing this in May, so it was a couple weeks ago. But some of you were telling me that you don't save your scraps. And I do save them because I really enjoy making these papers, and there really is a good use to them, if you ask me. That is my humble opinion. You can use these for a lot of different things, you know? I mean, now, I don't save every single little bit of scrap, you know? I mean, I probably save more than most, but less than others, right? So here's some Cyrillic. That's really cool. We'll just do some big pieces. Why not, right? Yeah, I probably save more than others, but less than others, you know? Some people save the tiniest little bit. Some people don't save anything, you know? It all depends. I mean, I used to not save a lot of stuff. You know, like probably once a month or so. Oops, I don't need that gloppy glue there. Once a month or so. Oh, we're gonna overlap that just a little bit. We'll line it up at the bottom, but we'll overlap it on the side. What was I saying? I used to, yeah, once a month, I bet, I would guess. I used to, let's look in here. I love using napkins, right? And these are so pretty. Well, I'm not sure I'm gonna put any color on this, so I don't know, we'll see. I just want it to be like brown and, you know, yeah. Anyway, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't, I'm not all too careful, as you can see. Oh, be prepared to get glue on everything, okay? Just warning you. You will get glue everywhere. On your person, on the table, on everything. Okay, I like that. Let's see, that's not, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I just want to make sure that it's glued on the main paper so that when it does dry, I can go ahead and cut it off. Okay, so I was saying something. Here's another piece of Cyrillic. We'll just go ahead and use that. I do believe that's the term for it. I hope so. Anyway, what was I saying? You can use this paper in so many different ways, you know? I mean, you can make your own very, I cannot stress very enough. You can make super duper simple journals out of this paper, right? When you're done, that's what I normally do. Oh, here's a pretty piece, huh? We'll put that, we'll tear that, put that on there somewheres. I hope you can, let me check and see if you can see me. Yep, you can. Okay. So the other thing that you can do with them is what I'm doing right now, and I'm making this paper in order to make some really cool, what are they called? Whoops, that's okay. I'm making it for tags, right? So there are just so many different ways, you know, that, here's another napkin, that you can use this paper. So many. Okay, we're gonna put this down here, I think. And you don't have to be terribly neat with it, you know? We're gonna go over and then I'll cut that off. Yeah, you don't have to be terribly neat with it. It's just, it's a messy project that you can just have fun with, right? You just have fun with it. And in the end, you can do so many different things with it. You know, like I said, you can make tags out of it. You can make tucks, you can make pockets, you can make a journal cover, you can make, what else? Oh my gosh, I mean, the possibilities are just endless, you know? We'll make that over that way too. Yeah, the possibilities are just endless. They make great, you can make journaling cards. You can even cut them down. Oh, that's a cool piece of paper there. Let's use that, shall we? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna end up covering up that thing that I put there. Why, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so many different things you can make with this type of, you know, collage paper, if you will. And you're using up your scraps and you're making something else that is completely lovely, right? Here's some dictionary pages, so let's just tear these. We're just gonna tear them into bits and use them wherever. Let's see, there's so much glue. So much glue. So we're just gonna do these any which way we want to. Glue it down. Just glue it down. Take our card and smooth it out a little bit, right? We'll take this one, and I think that glue is done. Yeah, I hope I can get these done for you in a timely manner. It might be a little bit difficult only because, oh, I hope I had glue there. Only, excuse me, only because it is gonna need a little bit of time to dry, the, you know, the glue, but that's okay. We're gonna work through it, okay? We're gonna work through it. Oh wait, here are more pages that I can put and glue down and put wherever. Let's see, we'll do this up here. This is like, if you've been watching my videos at all, I don't care which direction the pages are going either, which is another weird thing about me. Yeah, on these types of things, I don't care. On certain things, I do care. Okay, let's get out some of this music paper. Okay, I like that right here. This little bit right here. Tear that off. And we'll put more glue. More glue. And we're just gonna put this right here. Why not? Try to straighten it as best I can. I mean, it's after I just told you it doesn't matter. Then I take the utmost care in making sure that it's straight. Well, that's just me. That is just me. Okay, so this can go somewhere. Let's tear this like that. Okay, so get some more glue on here. And I will not, I don't think, now don't hold me to it. I might or might not, what's it called? Sew on these. I'm not really sure. Sometimes I sew my journal covers, sometimes I don't. But this is gonna be for like ATCs, right? So we could put this down there. Why not? Here, I'll put the glue on the object itself, I think this time. Yeah, why not? Why not? Now, it's totally and completely up to you. Where was I gonna put this? Down here? If you want to do what? Add a top layer, possibly of, here's another piece of, that's cool. It's just, honestly, it's just layer upon layer upon layer of paper. That's all it is. Ooh, I have a huge glob. Okay. It's just kind of very, well, not kind of. Doing projects like this, for me anyway, is quite freeing. Let's move this up some. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll move it up to there. It's just quite freeing, you know, because you're just gluing paper. And it's so much fun. And then in the end, you have just this, oh, let's use some of this. This is like a waxy, I got this in Happy Mail. Maybe I'll glue it on this side. This is a piece of, what's it called? Somebody help me out here. Called music paper, music roll. That's what it is. Like a piano roll. Okay, I got it now. Piano roll. Super cool though, huh? Super duper cool. And it doesn't matter where you put things. It honestly does not matter. Because, oh, let's use this. That's cool, huh? Because in the end, it's going to be cut up anyway. So it really doesn't make a difference where you put anything. Because it's all going to get cut up in the end. And it will be just this beautiful collage of all kinds of funness. Right? Okay, let's see what else I have here. I don't know. To put yellow or not to put yellow? I don't think I want to put yellow. And these are all just book text pages. Oh, these are really delicate. We're gonna use really small pieces now. Let me move this stuff out of the way. I'm gluing off to the side here for some of them just because. And right now I have glue everywhere. Can I just tell you, it is everywhere. Okay, so we're going to put little pieces on now to cover up some of the holes that we have, right? And we're just willy-nilly, wherever we want to put them. Oh my gosh, my fingers are like totally gluey. But that's okay. This is just such a fun project. It's you don't have to think about it. You just do it, right? You just put things wherever you want to put them. You glue them down. I really hope I did this on the correct side. Yes, I did. Because I wanted the back side to look vintagey too. So here it is so far. Like I said, oh, looky here. Here's some Japanese newspaper. Let's use some of that. We'll use some of that. Yeah, you just put stuff on randomly. And for a person who is technically not very random, I don't do really all that great with random. This is still, where'd my card go? Now I lost my card. Oh, there it is. This is a pretty random project, okay? And it is very fun to do. Here, let's tear up some of these little, whoops, we don't need those on there. Don't stick on there. Okay, oh gosh. Oof, Lordy be. So you're just layering and layering and layering, right? And some have torn edges and some don't, and you know, but in the end, I'm just putting these little tiny pieces now. All the spaces are pretty much covered in, all that. Now I'm just adding a little bit of, I don't know, I might like it just like that. I don't know. Let's use more of this here, shall we? Because this is really cool. I like it. I like it. And I'm trying, there is a glossy side to this and a more matte finish to it. So I'm putting the glue on the matte finish side, just in case it won't glue on the other side. Okay, here's my card here. Okay. Now the only problem is with drying this. I think that's pretty well covered up, honestly. Let's go digging in here. Let's go digging in here. We could use this. We'll just tear, this is like a signature piece. So that looks cool. I don't need those. Oh, yeah, everything's sticking to me. Okay, so we're gonna glue this down too, because why not? All right. Oh, no gloppy glues, no gloppy glues. And again, it's not gonna really matter because it's gonna get chopped up anyway. Okay, now this is quite the sticky mess, okay? Quite the sticky mess. And I am afraid that if I, does that go over or is it not? Nope, it's not glued. So just, you know, try your best to make sure that everything is glued down. I like that. It's very simple, although I'm gonna squirt water in my hands and wash them off. And then, ouch. Oh, sorry. I'm actually gonna get a baby wipe here because I am completely and utterly sticky. Okay, sorry. Sorry for that noise. I cannot stand to be sticky. Yet I continue to do these kinds of projects. Okay. So, okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna take another rag and dry my hands. All right, okay, now let's get the cap on here. I think I'm pretty much done with this. So let us just leave this to the side for a moment. You know what I could do? Put it down there. Let me see it. I hope that's not too loud, because I didn't want to put it right in your ear, and now I cannot find my ruler, which really stinks. Okay, there it is. I'm going to attempt to tear these, okay? So I'm just gonna line up the edge of my ruler here, like so. Tear toward, and don't move the ruler. All right, let's see where I was. All right, let's try this again. tear toward the ruler. I'm not the best at this. I don't really care. Doesn't bother me at all. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Oops. To all the other ones, okay? Because I like the torn edge better. I don't know. We'll see if I can tear this little tiny, teeny strip off. I hope you can hear me over the hairdryer. I just have it like propped up. Yeah. Let me see here. Hang on. Oh, you know what? I could put this box here. There we go. Maybe it'll dry a little bit faster. Again, I hope you can hear me over the dryer. Let's see here. Okay. It doesn't really, honestly, I mean, it doesn't have to be precise, you know? So, okay, there we go. I don't have a tearing ruler. Don't really care that I don't have one. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, yeah, don't really care that I have one or not. I have no desire to buy one. This works just as well for me. So, and it's a heck of a lot easier, in my opinion, to just tear your paper. There's one. Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's a heck of a lot easier just to tear your paper than it is to be super careful and try to, what's it called? Like cut it with precision or whatever, you know. I kind of like that it's not precise. Again, quite odd coming from me because, you know, I try to be quite precise in a lot of the stuff I do. So, let's go this way. It's a lot easier too when you're tearing with a ruler to put the long part on the right side, if that makes sense, and put the short side under your ruler. If you do it the other way, then you're gonna have a hard time. Like, in other words, if you try to do it like this, it's gonna be difficult. So, which we're gonna find out here. No, we won't, because we can switch it. I don't know. Yeah. You know what? I just thought, I'm silly. I can save these, okay? Like, talk about saving bits, but wouldn't that look cute on the thing that we just did? So, why am I throwing those away? I don't know. Okay, we'll keep those. Excuse me. Okay, there's another one. I just think they would look random and cute on the cards that we're gonna do. So why not? Why not save them? These are not perfect. They're not torn perfectly. I don't care. All I'm interested in is the botanical. There we go. Okay, there are all of those. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our trusty dauber thingy, my bobber. Okay, let's try some. Okay. Ooh. All right, let's see. All right. Oh, wow, that worked. Okay, that worked. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave that right here for now. We're going to take this. I like using Distress Oxide. I only have two. Well, no, I have 3 of them, but I only use 2 of them. And this is Walnut Stain, which is a little bit darker than Vintage Photo. And I like it. I like it. Now I'm just going to messily do these, right? Just whatever this is called that I'm doing. I have the worst time finding words. It is not even funny, and y'all know that if you've been on my channel for any length of time. I believe the correct term is lethologica. And yes, I do believe it's a word. I can remember Lethologica, but I can't remember what it is called that I'm doing right at the moment. Inking. Good. Oh my gosh, folks. Y'all. Lordy B. Okay? Lordy B. That's all I got to say. All right. So these are all just so messily done. Again, that's another thing that I'm not really all that precise on. Don't care. Don't care. Okay, so let's move this over. We're gonna get our trusty scissors that need a super duper cleaning, okay? And we're just going, oops, 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 come on. You know, trimming napkins is the worst because they're so flimsy. Boy, that little trick I had of just setting the paper up against something and turning the blow dryer on worked a charm, because everything appears to be dry, which is great, because it would be super hard to put like a wet gluey piece of paper through your trimmer, which my trimmer is like horrible. I love it. I've had it forever, and I even tried at some point. Oh, I have an idea for those. I even tried at some point to, you know, I've switched the blades and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't work really all that well. Okay, let's see. Paper trimmer, the one I was just referring to. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do here. Where'd my ruler go? Let's just take a gander. Get off me. Oh my gosh, I'm still sticky. Okay. So these are 2 3/8. Okay. 2 3/8. So let's see. I'm gonna make them 2 3/4. Let me write that down because you know my brain. So we'll try at 2 3/4 by. These are, they're almost 3 1/2. We're gonna make these by 4 3/4. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, if I was really smart, I would probably have like measured the paper to see how I can get, you know, as many, whatchamacallits as I can, tags or whatever. Okay, so let's just try it this way. We're just gonna make one together because I'm sure this video is forever long. You guys are probably bored out of your mind. Okay, excuse me. Okay, what did I say? 4 1/4 or 4 3/4? I think I said 4 3/4. I'm pretty sure. Well, we're gonna try it anyway. So 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. 2 3/4. So let's just see. There. See? That looks pretty. Although you're covering up a lot of the stuff that you put down, which is fine. I don't care. It's just the fun. It's for the fun of it. It's for just the joy of doing it, right? Okay. So we would do like that. And then what I'm going to do, and then look at the back, see? All right, now here are a couple things that I'm gonna do. All right, first of all, I'm going to make some lines on the back, and I'm gonna do the lines in black, okay? Now this is, I've shown you this before. It is a piece of corrugated cardboard, okay, from a Pringle box. I've had it forever, okay, forever. So I take my archival ink and I just lightly go over the lines, right, of the corrugated cardboard, like this. I don't want to smush it because I don't want to smush the cardboard, okay? Then I take the tag and I set it down like that on my desk, right? I try to, whoops, not do that. I try to line it up, right, as best I can to make them even. And then I simply just press very lightly. If you press too hard, then you're gonna smush your cardboard and then it won't be corrugated anymore. It'll just be a plain old piece of cardboard. Okay, so we go like that. We just gently, okay, lift it up, and there you have lines. Okay, now if you've been on my channel at all, if you can see that, see? Okay. I have to have lines. I just have to. It's just the way I am. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the corners. This is how I do the corners, all right? I just chop off a triangle, all right? Then I flip it over and line it up on the other side. Some people just eyeball this. Couldn't eyeball it to save my life because it would drive me nuts that they were uneven. Okay, so see, that gives you like exactly the same angles, okay? So there's that. All right. I might even, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna, I think, I might even, because this is like, I edged this in walnut stain, okay? But I think to bring it out just slightly more, I'm gonna edge this in black as well. Why not? Oh, I like that. I like that. Now you can add, whoa, gosh, I almost inked my, okay. Settle down, Elizabeth. All right, so this is gonna go just like that, right? Okay. Now, I am a spastic when it comes to this right here. Yes, you guessed it, I am going to measure, okay? This is 5 1/4. I mean, not 5 1/4, it's 1 1/4 inches. Okay, so that means it would be 1/2 inch and 1/4 would be the center mark, okay? Yes, I realize this is completely unnecessary, but again, you know, some things I can do willy-nilly and other things, it would literally drive me insane, okay? Now, I'm going to poke my hole and it's gonna sort of end up in the center. Let's hope so anyway, right? Okay, there we go. Let's get this glued on. I'm gonna use this sticky glue here and hope that it works out. Oh, I forgot to mention, you know, before you decide to cut up your collage paper or whatever you decide to call it, I would, if you have the capability, I would scan it into your computer because it makes great fodder for creative daily journals later on or whatever, okay? So let's try to center this up a little bit. Try to, okay? Now, I mean, obviously it's your tag. You can embellish it any way you want. You could put a piece of lace behind it. You could do, you know, you could do that if you wanted to. That would be perfectly fine. Now, let's see this right here. I think that why not put some numbers here? So we're just going to, these are the little things I saved off the card. Like, why not, you know? We'll use those little bits too. Or, of course, you could put a sentiment or whatever, you know, whatever you wanted to. But I am just gonna put that right there. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, now let me see here. Okay, oh, look at it. Okay, these are just, this is just ribbon that I have. Some was given to me, some is just mine, you know, whatever. We're gonna use that. Look how pretty that's gonna go. Oh, that's really pretty, huh? Okay, so let's get the old scissor here, okay? And we're going to cut it, and then we're gonna string it through, and I can never remember, like, I think there is a certain way to do this so that it looks right. We're gonna find out here in just a second. Like whether to string it through the center or through the front side or the back side, I can never remember, okay? I can't remember my name half the time. That's a lie. I can remember my name, I just can't remember things like inking. Anyway. Okay, yeah, that's how you do it. So I did it from the front. Okay, whatever. Oh, you know what else we forgot to do though? Let's take this off. Oh gosh, y'all have endured enough. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me. We're going to ink. See, I remembered. We're gonna ink it all up, and then just for fun, we're gonna ink both sides as well. And then just for fun, I'm gonna do a smattering of black. Because why? Because we can. Okay, now isn't that fun? Okay, now without trying to get ink all over my person, we're just going to maybe just the corners, huh? In black. Oh, 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 I like that. I like that. Okay, and we'll do these little these corners aren't really working with me. They're being stubborn, but that looks like fun, huh? A little black along with it. I mean, who says you only have to use one color ink, right? No one says that. No one, no one. Okay, so we're gonna go put this back on there like this. Now, normally I would make a series of these, which I'm gonna do later off camera because I've kept you long enough. There. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So pretty. And you have lines for those people like me who like lines. Okay, yeah. So let's just go over really fast. On the back here, I took my Distress Oxides and I used Vintage Photo and I used Walnut Stain. I put them on a sheet of plastic, right? I rubbed them on a sheet of plastic, spritzed some water on it, smushed it down, let it dry, okay? And then I went to my vintage stash of just that and picked various papers, collaged everything on there. Then I have these sweet little just botanical cards, right? So pretty, edged all around them, cut, you know, measure them, cut a tag to fit, put the little ID number down at the bottom, edged it, and there you have it. Cute little vintage tags. So I hope that inspired you to make some vintage tags for yourself. You could also, instead of using the collage paper for a tag, you could use it for anything you want. You know, you could make like this, make a journal cover out of it, and it would make a super cute vintage journal. You could make tucks, tags, pockets. If you have the capability of scanning it, scan it into your computer and save it because you can use it. It makes great fodder for your journaling purposes. You can put it in as a piece of paper for your journaling, you know, for your journal if you make a journal. Okay, so I hope that was fun for you. It was a lot of fun for me. I thank you again for sharing your time with me. I hope y'all have a fabulous day, a wonderful rest of your week. Stay home, stay safe, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.